That might be up for review.
And they're all queuing up behind him. Merrill's got past one. He's got past two. He's now got Peterson. He's got past all of them. And now it's first and second. Rafa, no, it's not quite. As they come to the corner, Merrill's not quite done it. Through they go. And in fact, Lagasse's got Merrill. Whoa, go Scotty boy. Nicely done.
With no door.
Yeah, well, who needs doors? That was great stuff, though, by Rafa. Peterson, though, played his part.
Yeah.
Now the 95 of Scott Lagasse all over the curbs there, trying to get past, and now he's going to use the grandstands, is he? No, he's come back on field. I thought he was going to go to the golf course for a minute.
Yeah,
but he's now back up to second place.
There's definitely a sense of urgency with Lagasse right now.
Yep, Merrill's got through two, and he's now 1, 2, 3, as we expected with 9 to go. But Rafa has already cracked this because he's pulled away at the front, and there you can see him. He's already through the next corner, and if they're going to challenge him, they're going to have to be quick because time is running out on this, the first race of the weekend for Trans Am. And it's been a good one. Rafa Matos, unfettered by any competition at the moment. He didn't get the best of starts. He had to do a restart. He got the perfect restart with a little help from his friends, and away he went.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's going to be some words in the paddock about that. That was a little bit too obvious.
Aaron Quine in the number 44 just going through there. And there is the gap that Rafa's created. He crosses the yard of bricks. Second place. The gap is 3.5 seconds now with 8 to go. You can see it for yourself. But more importantly, Merrill in this battle, second and third. Now, Merrill was taken by surprise, and I don't think he expected.
No, I think he was trying to play it smart. He was being aggressive, but being smart. And Lagasse with stock car backgrounds, I mean, those guys know how to restart.
Boofamante still 4, Jordan Butt 5th, Tommy Sheehan in 6th place, Project in 7th, then Kurt Voigt, he's moved up to 8th, ahead of Ethan Wilson, who's dropped to 9th. Quine in 10th position, the man from Ohio, of course, has been racing in the West. Look at that bodywork hanging off the car. He's half a door, half a side. Doesn't matter.
Merrill's about a 1/10 of a second quicker, but I don't know if there's enough time to knock off a couple seconds there.
And he didn't need to take to the grass there either, so he's under pressure, and he's definitely not very stable at all. And short at the moment, he's trying to hold on. Half a door, half a car, and up to the banking. Well, it's a good idea. Try to use the Indy banking and get a swing shot, but that's not going to work. And he almost tries to clatter into Merrill. Merrill side by side, and somehow Lagasse holds on for now. Incredible racing between these two. And he used the banking, then banged into him. 7 to go, and across the line they come.
So, big smoke damage from Lagasse. We're getting word Rafa's going to have a drive-through penalty.
What?
So
this is for the win.
They say for jumping the start,
no
which
way.
I do not agree with because Doug Peterson
to be
held him back.
Yeah, but it depends where the starting point was. We saw the safety car come off, the pace car come off. And to be fair, Matos did accelerate fairly quickly. But now, therefore, if that is the case, this is the battle for the win. And Scott Lagasse's got half a car.
Yeah, and you know what? If I'm Rafa, I'm not coming in.
No.
And if Scott Lagasse pulls this off with a broken race car, I mean, it looks like he's at Bristol right now.
Well, and also the way he looked at Bristol, using the oval to his advantage there. He went up onto the banking and then smashed his way into Thomas Merrill and just used him as a brake, which was quite interesting, but it hasn't helped the car much. But Rafa Matos, I agree with you. I think he's probably going to stay out there just so he can feel as though he's taking the checkered flag here, if that is the case. Drama indeed. We'd said there might be a twist and a turn, and there usually is in these races. But we've got a cracking finish to this one, and all over the place at the moment is Scott Lagasse. He's certainly not on the racing line. He's got half a door, a battered front left, rubbing bodywork, and you can see the car squirming underneath him as he tries to hold on to it. Rafa crosses the line with 66 to go, and look at the bodywork smoking as they cross the line. Surely Merrill's going to come across now and overtake. Merrill comes to the outside. Good defensive driving from Scott. holds him here, but Boofamante joins the party.
Yeah.
Tony Boofamante smells blood. Oh, and sideways again goes Scott Lagasse. Surely Merrill's going to get past.
I don't know, and Boofamante, this might play right into his hands, these guys battling. He may have been saving his tires.
Yep. So, well, and I said at the beginning of the race, if you remember, Boofamante is probably in the best position because he hung back in 4th place while the others went to the sprint.
That's
and now
right.
Boofamante is looking to come good in the closing stages. Great racing this from the Berryman Trans Am at the Brickyard. And the Brickyard's had some pretty sensational finishes over its massive history that goes back to 1909. All the greats have raced here. And this has been a good showing by Trans Am for sure. Rafa Matos, his decision hanging in the balance. Did he jump the restart or not? Either way, these guys are going to go hell-bent for leather for the victory. Sadly, Paul Tracy's race didn't come to be. He had damage to his car. Peterson played his role. And Rafa is off to the races and ahead by, what, some 6.8 seconds. But will it come to naught?
Obviously, Aero isn't too big of a deal here.
Yeah, clearly. And to be honest,
down pit road serving his penalty.
Yep, and here comes Rafa Matos. What a shame. Oh, and I could see him banging the steering wheel. Literally. Yeah. He's not happy, and I well understand that. Tough times for Rafa Matos. Meanwhile, the man leading the race has half a left door, damage to the front left, smoke pouring out down the main straight, but Scott Lagasse has somehow learned to drive this car as it is, and it ain't good.
It's Bristol. It's always driving at Bristol.
Yeah, he is. Oh, look at him throwing it around, and like you say, it's no point in talking about the aero package because it can't be as good as it was, but look who is looming. The two Mustangs there. One is Merrill, the other, who I think could be even stronger in the last 5 laps, is Boofamante. And Boofamante's seen this all before.
Yeah, and
he's his experience, surely.
And I'm sure that his crew is telling him about points and everything, so he's good where he's at right now. That'll bring him up to about 10 points to Rafa.
Well, of course, at the start of this weekend, Matos 160 and Boofamante 126. So if this all shakes out as it is right now, Boofamante is going to gain the most. Oh, look at him sideways. I'll tell you what, impressive stuff by Scott, to be honest. Lagasse's really having to fight that car, and more importantly, fight a 100% Merrill car as he now again sticks it up the outside again, but now he's gone and he's going to literally go wing to wing. Oh, they touch again, and Merrill risks everything, but he's through. Thomas Merrill goes through into the lead. No, he doesn't. Scott Lagasse holds him off. Great racing here at Indy.
I think Lagasse's got his hands full here, and if I'm Merrill, he wants it bad, but
well, Merrill's got to be careful here because that attempt showed everything about how
he's getting impatient.
Yeah, well, but also how tenacious Lagasse's going to remain. And Boofamante, look how close he is now, and surely Boofamante is going to take both of them on the next lap. That's my prediction. I think they'll come sweeping onto the main straight, and Boofamante will say, thanks very much, guys.
And another thing, you know, with all the damage on Lagasse's car, if a bunch of parts start falling off, they might black flag him.
Yeah.
So Merrill has to have that in his mind, too.
But he's leading the race. How can you black flag him if he's still ahead of second and third? And, I mean, you could black flag him for that move down the main straight and blocking, effectively, Thomas Merrill. But here they go. Look, he uses the banking again. He used that to good effect last time, and he's tried it again. Nicely done. He gets a good swing shot off turn 2, backwards, so to speak, the Indy turn 2.
Yeah, and Merrill's really, really good at getting off of, I think it's 14 there.
Yeah. Now, Boofamante on Merrill. Here he comes. This is the closest Boofamante's been. He'll tuck himself up, get the slipstream if he can. They come past our commentary position. The number 34, the all-blue Mustang of Tony Boofamante. Is he going to try and do a late break maneuver? Merrill goes to the outside, now to the inside. Can't do it. And Lagasse holds on with 3 to go. Well, he'll be able to, I'll tell you what, if he does win this, he'll be able to wave to the crowd.
Yeah, no kidding. Merrill needs to learn right here, not go on the outside like he did, because he can get off this corner pretty well.
Okay, let me put you in Tony Booffamonte's position. When would you make an attempt, given that these two guys are going hell-bent for leather against each other, when would you make your move?
Now. Now.
Now.
Wait till now.
You're just going to keep seeing now for the next 3 laps?
Yeah, right now.
I love it. Meanwhile, Merrill is going to try and push Lagasse out of the way at this point, I'm sure. I have to say, tenacious stuff from the 95 because he's got a damaged car. He's certainly not handling the best. He's lost his left door.
And with 3 to go.
Here we go. Merrill's got to run on him now. Couldn't quite do it. Look at Lagasse squirreling under braking. And again, Merrill comes alongside him. Surely now.
No, I don't know if Merrill can do it.
Again. Brakes very late. Here comes Boofamante. Let them nudging each other. Boofamante comes into the battle now, side by side, second and third. Still Lagasse holds on. Somehow comes onto the main straight, and this is going to be an almighty finish at the end of this one. All 3 of them now glued together here at Indy.
Booffamonte's the only one with damage.
Without damage.
Yeah.
And Merrill's front is also dinged in now. And here comes Boofamante for the lead. He goes to the outside. He goes up to second. And the 34, as predicted, has waited to pounce. Now can he make a better meal of getting past Lagasse because Merrill couldn't do it and has damaged his car in the process.
Now, I said about the aero might not be a factor here, but now it is because Boofamante, he doesn't have any damage. So, and you look how fast he can. I think he'll go for it right here.
I think he's gonna. He certainly wants by him now because he doesn't want to get into a battle where Merrill could join him. Well, Jordan Butt's going to catch up if they're not careful. He's in 4th, Tommy Sheehan 5th. Rafa's still there in 6th place after his drive-through. So Rafa's going to score decent points. There's Jordan Butt. Whoa, smoke. Yellow flags waved and drama again. And it is Lagasse, the man who has brought out the yellow by the looks of things. Let's see what happened there. And it looks as though Lagasse's lost out for sure because there is Jordan Butt. And now Butt looking to try to get past Lagasse for 3rd place. And the battle still at the front between Boofamante. White flag. There is Boofamante. Merrill's with him in 2nd place. Lagasse's already sideways again as Butt goes past him into 3rd. Jordan Butt's up to 3rd. And here comes Rafa Matos. Goodness gracious. Matos has got a chance here of a podium. Booffamonte's going to go on and win.
Maybe.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Good caution there. Don't want to jump the gun at all, not in this race. 1 to go, but Tony Boofamante doing a superb job. He does have now damage to his car, but I don't think it's not fair if nobody's got damage. I mean, whoever hasn't got damage hasn't really been racing hard enough.
That's exactly right.
Really. Bragging rights are the damaged cars, but Merrill has done a superb job of staying in there for sure. Lagasse's lost out to 4th. Matos is all over him now. And Butt is there up to 3rd place. Jordan Butt has done an amazing job. We're talking about Butt down in 12th about 20 minutes ago. Great stuff. So it's going to be, I say, and I don't want to predict anything, but it's going to be, at the moment anyway, Tony Boofamante in the Mike Cope Racing Ford Mustang here at Indy, who's going to take the Berryman Trans Am at the Brickyard when...
And this is huge for his points, too.
It's great for his points and really opens up the championship. Rafa, though, has done well to come back. But let's give a big round of applause for this man. Tony Boofamante started the race in 4th position, settled there, but then saw his chance, and there's the checkered flag for Tony Boofamante. Merrill crosses the line in 2nd place. Butt takes 3rd, and Rafa Matos in the end takes 4th place. And amazingly, Scott Lagasse comes across the line in 5th place, having led this race early on. But Tony Boofamante does it. Wow, what a race. And I think it was just the waiting game. Smart move by him. Smart move by him. And, well, that had everything. And you're right not to predict the winner until they saw the checkered flag.
Great run by Tony. I mean, I don't want to speculate, but maybe he was saving his tires. Maybe he was, but that played into
I think
his.
he certainly was early
Yeah.
on. He saw the other three get ahead, didn't get the best of starts, and you could see he was like not pushing as hard as the three in the front were. But a great lap at the end there, a 33.634. To be honest, Jordan Bupp also, the man from Fort Lauderdale, also needs a pat on the back for that one.
Yeah,
to
great.
get on the podium.
I was going to say, great to get on the podium for him. So we're going to get a replay here.
Yeah, let's take a look at what happened because Lagasse was still challenging. So let's take a look at what actually happened. Here's Boofamante, and he's behind Lagasse here. Boofamante, that's where he got his damage. That turned Lagasse round. Merrill then followed him through. That's where we saw the smoke. We saw the end of it before. There's the beginning of it, and that's what allowed Boofamante to take the victory.